Hey everybody, this is Barry Mankin here with Four Corners Home Inspections. We're at a home just north of Nashville, Tennessee. Nice area on a golf course, and some of these homes are pretty big, and some of the exterior gets forgotten, if you will. People are busy, and it's a lot of home to take care of. So we want to bring your attention to an area here on the electrical panel, the main electrical panel coming into the house, and it's something that we see fairly often on larger homes. So number one, we want to look at the overall grade, and you can see how this grade of the driveway comes straight toward the house. Then we have the landscape coming in here, and we want to hope that there's some sort of a drainage system under there, some sort of French drainage system, because there's no natural grade that has the water come around the house. So we want to make sure to route that water away from the front of the building. All right, so we did note that, and I promise you electrical, I'm coming. All right, right here we have our gutter detached from this underground drainage system. All right, so that happens quite often. We get these areas where we have this slope coming down, and then everything settles, right? And so what that does is it pulls the drainage away from any connections to the gutters, and subsequently anything around there can pull with that settlement here. So structurally, the building is good. It seems to be on solid rock, honestly, so we don't see any cracks on the foundation anywhere. However, all the utilities that come in, here we go. So if you look at this meter, of course, we need a little bit of manicuring here with the vines, but this meter, if you can see, is pulled away from the wall. And when we had our gloves on, we just actually moved it a little bit to show that it wasn't secure. So that has actually pulled down from the settlement because of the drainage. So it's always water, right? Right here, you can see the separation of that conduit. You can actually see the main supply wires coming into the meter. No bueno. All right, so we want to make sure the certified electrician comes out here, takes care of this issue, that they excavate down here wherever that elbow is, bring that support up, block it underneath there so that this doesn't happen again, and then they backfill this along with attaching that collar back onto the meter, attaching the meter to the house, etc., etc. So the other thing we have too, because there's been a tweak here, and this is actually pulled away from this meter, so this is your main panel, right? Now we can't close this because this is actually tweaked the whole meter, so it changes just the panel access too, so we also have to call that a hazard. All right, so you get the idea. Water can be great or not so great. In this case, not so great. All right, be safe out there. Get yourself a good home inspection. And you have a larger house? Go around to your meter. Don't touch it. Just make sure everything's in place the way it should be, and you're routing the water away from your house. All right, be safe. Thanks.